And welcome back to Mountain Town Detail. My name is Justin and thank you for joining me. So today we're going to go over and discuss how I clean the nasty door jambs. This actually took me quite a while to really get into a groove of how I wanted to do this and sort of my routine and my method of it. But with these great tools behind me, I've got it down and it's pretty quick, pretty simple, and it does a great job. So let's go over these tools, and that way you can get an idea of what I use, and then maybe you can use them as well. So, tool number one, the Detailfactory soft brush. So, you don't really want to use a hard bristle brush. You want to try to use a soft brush because this is paint that you are working on. I know it's not paint that you're seeing, on the outside, but you are seeing it when you open the door. You don't want to scratch it all up. So make sure you guys are using a soft brush, soft bristle brush. My preferred one is the Detailfactory. You can get these over at the Theragcompany, theragcompany.com, and use code MTNTown15, and it will save you 15% off your Detailfactory brushes. So, there's number one. Number two, microfiber towels. I use red. These are the car wash towels from the Theragcompany. You can choose whatever color you want. I choose red just because I color coordinate it that way, and for me, red is extreme dirt and grime. So that's what I use, the red ones. Next we have the IK Foam Pro 2. So I use the foam instead of the spray just because it sticks on a little more and really gets to eat away at that grime and that dirt. But inside of this I have Kochchemie's Green Star, and it's diluted 1:40. So there's only a couple of ounces Green Star in this. I think there's like 2.2 ounces, 2.5 ounces. I don't know, I forget what it is. But that little bit goes a long way. So I use the Foam Pro 2. And then next, I use the big boy here, the IK Foam Pro 12. Now, I don't actually use it as foam though. I use that strictly as water only for this process. Sort of my pre-rinse, just water only. Get all that stuff that can just fall right off after water. I don't pump that. I use a compressor to pump it up. That way, I feel like it stays longer if you use a compressor. And hey, why wouldn't you? If you're capable, or if it is capable of doing it, which it is. why not use a compressor? It's a lot easier than sitting there and pumping. But yeah, so those are the main tools I use. But let's get started. Let's fill the Foam Pro 12 up. And then I'll show you guys how I do this. First things first, you just want to get your regular air-filled nozzle for a compressor. We'll hook that up. Got this. So on the Pro 12 here, I don't know if you see, let me bring you in. Right here on the Pro 12 is the fill nozzle. So we're just simply going to take the compressor hose here and we're just going to fill it up. You can hear it bubbling up in there. And then there's a little, let me turn it. So right here it'll show you, it'll turn green when it's ready to go. Red if it's bad, like too much pressure in there. But we are good and we're set to go ahead and start spraying everything down for a little pre-rinse. Alright, so brought my Pro 12 down here, set up, ready to roll. So what we're going to do is we're just going to spray from top to bottom and then get all this down here. You can see how bad it is. And then we will grab the Green Star and the Foam Pro 2 and we'll foam it up and then use the brush and clean it. Do a little agitation on it. So, as you can see, it falls right off. So as you can see that the water, this is hot water too, by the way. I did not say that, but it is filled with hot water. And I just simply sprayed it and got all that loose grime off. And then now we'll go back through and foam it up. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and rinse this whole entire area. That way it's ready to be foamed. Now that everything's clean, we're going to take our red microfiber here. We're just going to dry everything off and get any remaining residues or remnants of dirt off. So let's do that. These things are looking really nice, especially from where they were. And there we have it. It's looking really nice. We just have, another 4 or 5 doors to go, but yeah, it doesn't take very long. It takes a couple minutes, like I would say from process start to finish, you're looking at like 10 minutes maybe, something like that, to clean per panel, or per door jamb, I guess, area. But it's not too bad. You know, this is the way I do it. I think it works great. And it turns out, you know, has them really, really nice and clean again. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it's short and sweet. I just want to give you guys a little background on how I clean door jambs and how you can clean them as well. You know, if you don't have these fancy IK sprayers, not a big deal. Use a spray bottle. It's not a big deal. They work the same. It's just you're sitting there and you're having to pump them, and it wears on your hands after a while. So that's why I recommend the IKs. And like I said before, you can get any of this stuff over at theragcompany.com. Save 15% with MTN Town 15. That's all I've got for this one, guys. But hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you did. Turn on those notifications. That way you can keep up to date and know exactly when I post a new video. If you have any comments or questions about anything, leave it below. And I'll definitely get back to you guys. But until next time, guys, keep enjoying those mountains. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.